Welcome one and all to an update edition of Gridiron Gallery. I'm Zach Keilman here as always, and man, it has felt like forever since I have said that opening statement on any type of episode on this channel, and I think it's been a long time coming that I give you an update as to where this channel is going and where I'm going in terms of I think creative projects. I think that's the idea, not just Gridiron Gallery, but my other endeavors and kind of where I am with that, my professional career outside of podcasts and the like. This video has been a long time coming. You can clearly see on here, the last one I did on YouTube, the last YouTube video I created, that is, it's 9 months ago, according to my YouTube page. And I know that I'm not so sure where my places with podcasts are right now. So let me explain. So I moved out here to Arizona 4 months ago. I got a new job in television. I'm not going to mention it here now, but if you've heard other episodes I've been on with other shows, you'll know exactly what company I work for. And you'll know from Discord maybe too, on Pro Football Newsroom's Discord. Go, by the way, definitely should go check that out if you haven't, that, I've gotten hired on by a really large television company. And this position is great, but it has made me sit down and kind of start thinking a little bit more about where I am in terms of podcasting, in terms of content creation. Because let's be frank, my springs that I do when it comes to the USFL podcast and Inside the Walls, the months between January through August are a blitz. They are a media blitz of content. And I love doing it. I really do. I love both the shows. I love the people I work with. I love the community I am with, but I don't know if that is going to be sustainable moving forward. I think that's what I'm trying to make this video about. I don't know if that'll be sustainable. I'm also trying to make this video basically saying and giving a final send-off to the podcast that got me started into this, and that this channel is going to be changing. I loved Gridiron Gallery. I loved creating it. It gave me a lot of new doors and avenues to other projects. Without Gridiron Gallery, I wouldn't have gotten to do anything with the USFL podcast. I wouldn't have gotten to do anything that's related to all the excellent opportunities I've had with the USFL, or at least doing stuff alongside the USFL and getting to know people in that league. Without Gridiron Gallery, I wouldn't have been getting into the arena scene, and I wouldn't have the excellent opportunities I've had with my buddy Jim on Inside the Walls, and doing things with the NAL and getting to know folks in the NAL and knowing folks in the arena community. Without Gridiron Gallery, I do nothing in other podcasts. But it is time to move on from that chapter. It is time to kind of start deciding what I want to do with this channel, because I do want to continue using this channel. I definitely want to create still. I feel like I still can make things. I can still contribute and create new content. I feel like I have enough time to do that. My thing is, the content I'm making now for podcasts, I have to reevaluate if I have time to even do that. You've got time differences. My job is very much based on really just the when and now availability of television, which does not allow for a stable podcasting schedule. It really doesn't. I wish I could say it does. It doesn't. And again, this isn't something that I'm saying like I'm out on both the shows outside Gridiron Gallery. I'm just telling you that Gridiron Gallery is done. I had a great run with it, but it is over. And I am currently kind of thinking things over with what I'm going to do content-wise with everything else I do. It's that simple. It's a weird time for me right now with that, because I really don't see myself getting out fully, but if it comes to that, we'll find out soon enough. But in the meantime, I do think that there is a path forward, and I will make something on this channel. It's probably going to be renamed Zach Keilman, most likely. Maybe Pain Train for my gaming alias, which I am doing more streaming as of late. Not a crazy clip, but I am doing more because I have a little bit more freedom, at least, to kind of jump on for the whatever day I can get off and just do one. You can go over to Twitch and look up Pain Train 79, and I do that every once in a while, playing Team Fortress 2. I'm going to play Left 4 Dead pretty soon, maybe a few other games, Rocket League. I get into Rocket League a lot more lately like I used to. But yeah, if you want some more content from me that maybe you're not so sure what's going to happen with this channel, jump over there. Give me a follow. I'm just doing that more for fun. It's not like a structured basis, but whenever I jump on, at least you'll know when I want. We can talk. I'll talk football. I talk gaming, you name it. At least that's going to be one of the other ones I can focus on more until I figure out what I'm doing with what'll be my now personal YouTube channel rather than Gridiron Gallery. Lastly, before I end this video, I just want to say thanks to you, the viewer, you, those guys out there that, you know, did give me a chance to interview you. Anyone that I've ever gotten a chance to sit down and talk and discuss football with, I owe you a lot. And I mean, more than a lot. I owe you so much for your time and for what you allowed me to do and what I got to do on Gridiron Gallery. So many great and fantastic individuals, personalities, and folks in the industry I've gotten to meet because of this channel. And I can never say enough thanks for letting me get a little bit of extra insight to what makes football and what makes the love of this sport so special to me. You deserve every bit of thank you from me, from the bottom of my heart, and I will not say enough to give you that thanks. So those on my channel, like, for example, you know, obviously my buddies Zach, obviously my buddies Tony Samuelson, Michael Grimberg, you know, NFL shows we've done. You know, I've done shows with, you know, having my buddy Aaron Ellis, my former, you know, teammate on my high school football team, who's now doing amazing things in the international scene in football and playing in the X League for the Dentsu Caterpillars and kicking ass. For All Football Report, for All Football Scout, for joining us on our ELF episodes when we did those back in the day. Those were incredible times. I love those episodes. I adore those episodes. I got to sit down with other guys like Michael Birdsong, who is one of the other great international quarterbacks. I've gotten to sit down with Madre London. I've gotten to talk to Dave Naylor in the CFL scene. I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of interviews that I am very proud of, and that the fact I got to sit down with these people, I will never forget. Obviously, there's possibly more to come down the road for things, but for Gridiron Gallery, this chapter is of my content creation, really of my life. That one I'm closing a book on officially. I know it's been 9 months since I last posted anything on here, and I kind of did close the door on that mentally back then, but it is officially a sign-off for the last time on Gridiron Gallery as a channel. Thank you for the support. Thank you for that. Stick with me to see what happens next on here. If you don't, that's okay. I don't blame you. It's about football. We'll see what happens next. Until next time, though, catch you on the flip side. Stay tuned, everybody.